Hello and welcome back to Baron's Den for Game 2. And it's happened already. We knew it would. We're up against Dwarfs. Ugh. Yeah. This isn't going to be fun. But, it was inevitable. So at least people who are looking at Amazon for the first time want to know how to get on with them. You're going to see how awful it is to have to play the lovely old Dwarfs with Amazons. If you watch the last game, you'll have seen I barely was able to get a scratch on my opposing team, Amazon team, and they couldn't really hurt us because we all had a dodge, no one had tackle, no one had block. So essentially we had to roll a 6 to take anyone down. A lot of these Dwarf players have block and tackle, so they're going to be sending us down no problems. So it's a brand new team. They've got a runner, 2 troll slayers, 2 blitzers, and a load of blocker linemen. Only 2 re-rolls. But yeah, not great. They get 45k, so there's not much they can do with that. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to this game, but it's one we're going to have to get through. You never know, things might turn out well. Can we win the toss? Yes, we can. So at least we can get the ball first. I finally named all my players. Oh, we can switch back to our normal colours. Finally named all my players. I've named them after Bond girls. And after I did that, because I do love James Bond, growing up, but I realised these days Bond is a bit dated, particularly those older films. Some of the names are a little, like I said, dated, misogynistic. So I haven't used all of the names, so we've got no Pussy Galore, no Holly Goodhead, no Octopussy. I've left some of those names. I couldn't help but I needed to have Xenia on a top because GoldenEye is my favourite Bond film. But yeah, so they're all named now. And Solitaire and Xenia, my 2 blocker women, are the ones who are going to be doing some crucial work for us. Okay, so we will plug in. I think, even though it makes more sense to hit with our blockers, I want one on each side, really. Pop you there. Protect you again with some of that. We've got to watch out for Frenzy this time. And I've got to try and play a bit quicker. We've got to make sure that we're not giving the Dwarves any free hits. One thing I'll say for this Dwarf coach, at least he hasn't gone for a blocker lineman team. That I imagine must be very tempting for players at the moment. The opponent has kicked the ball. Oh, on the ball, yeah. Yeah, we'll go there, please. Brilliant coaching. And they won that as well. But we did catch the ball, so that's good. Well, Dwarves are slow, so I think we can get away with moving the ball forward. Right. Let's start losing Amazons. Okay. Put you into there. And you into there to protect her. And we'll take you round to here. Actually, to there. You into there. And then we'll go for some fun. No, we won't. No, we won't. Great. I've got players in base contact as well. We didn't do a lot of that in the first game though, did we? Rolling both downs and double skulls, so guess it's fair enough. Boring but consistent. Yes, I agree with you. So yeah, I think I've just got to try and survive this game. Knowing that they're going to get hurt. I think I might leave players on the floor. And I'm looking towards game 3 already because they're just going to murder you. Nope, no deaths so far. Okay. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's got no tackle. Alright. Okay. So I could either blitz him out the way. Yeah. So if we dodge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it would have to be a pass. Oh well. Let's see what happens, eh? Got that bit. Got that bit. Right. Think I'm going to have to go here. Alright. Let's go for a handoff. Let's see if we eat a reroll again. No. Nice. Okay. Oh no. Better come into that square. Right, can the Troll Slayer reach us? Only with a double rush. Unless they do some sort of push. See if we can get this guy down. We can. I'll take that. So, essentially, we've only lost the one reroll, and we've got in behind our enemy lines, but we've done it far too fast. And we haven't eaten up enough turns, really. And we're giving them a fantastic opportunity to equalise. Plus, we are technically in range. So if they were able to put a player there, maybe... No, because that would use a blitz. So I think they're going to find it hard to get the Troll Slayer in. Oh, that could have ended disastrously, but it hasn't. Fortunately, he does get a 2-die block with either one of these. But he's going to want to do it with him, isn't he? So he doesn't push her into there. Ah, that's what he's looking to do. But even so, to push the Troll Slayer... He's going to look to maybe target. And he can't go anymore, can he? Right, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Okay, so we need to do that. So I'll pick you up. Probably pick you up. Can't afford to risk any dodges yet. Oh, get up. Off the floor, please. Alright, so 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. We can't blitz then, but we can blitz with her. Alright, so you're just going to try a 2-die block. And it hasn't worked. But that has. Okay. And we will follow up. Yes. Now, actually... Do I want to blitz this? Or is that potential to go wrong? Am I better off dodging? Because he'll find it hard to... yeah, I think a dodge might be better. 3 plus... no, it's the same, isn't it, really? No, it's the same. Good. May as well follow up because he's going down. Still can't injure. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can get into that square there. And that puts us in a decent position. Right. Now, how do we free the rest of you lot up? Can you get a 2-die in on anyone? That one, maybe. No. Can you get a 2-die in? No. Okay, to give us a little bit more backup, can we get you to there? Yes. Okay, so we've got a nice strength 4 player there now. You're on the floor anyway, so if we come into there like that... Uh-oh. She's down. Okay. Well... It's bought us another turn at least. Unless he goes for a 4 plus Troll Slayer dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be a rush. Might be worth a try, I suppose, with a reroll. But I think they're going to have enough people down now that it's going to cause us problems. Feel like if I could just get it to 4 turns, then we might be able to defend a 4-turn dwarf attack and take it into the second half. Maybe play for a draw. We've been fortunate with injury rolls. Very fortunate, if I'm honest. We haven't even had a stun, have we? I don't think. Very fortunate against Dwarfs. They've sent a fair few of our players crashing to the ground. I suppose this is a lot of one dies, and he's not throwing in additional support because he wants to keep options open here. He's going to want to bring this blitzer back, I'd have thought, to stop me just from switching flanks. Ah, interesting. He's got it as well. But he's not got the rush. Is that another one? He's got her out. He's got her. That's lucky. Oh, where's the ball going to bounce to? Okay. That's not good. Alright. Not ideal with no re-rolls and a load of tackle. See, this is why playing against Dwarfs with Amazons is so tough. They can just maximise on the one dice. Oh. Alright. So we've got jump up. We can't take... Well, we could potentially take... Alright, let's see how this goes. That went remarkably well. Okay. Not the end of the world. See, a one die for hit and run is not good. Is there anyone who's not being marked by a... You're not being marked. So that is dodge with a reroll. You can't get round, can you? I just feel I need to get a 3+ dodge in. Oh, man. Alright. I think we're going to have to try the one die. It's a 3+. Oh, and of course it's a 1. No. Never mind. I think that's the half toast now. Unless he has a complete dice fail somewhere. I mean, I could have made it a harder dodge for him, but he rolled a 6 anyway, didn't he? On that second dodge reroll, so that Slayer was always dodging out. Bother. And Amazons once again fall into Dwarves. At least the runners aren't right next to the ball. Terrible roll, but guess what? It's fine for a Dwarf. It's absolutely fine for a Dwarf. I suppose I've got to be grateful that whilst some rolls haven't gone my way in the entire game, in the overall game, the injuries have. They really have. So, be grateful for that. I know that's not going to last. Oh, that was unlucky, wasn't it? Mind you, I suppose it was always going to be a 50-50. That's the one that gets injured. No, it's only a badly hurt. I can't afford to waste my apothecary on permanently damaging one of the other high ticket players. Good. Oh, it's nice when re-rolls work. It's lovely. How many runners has he got? Is it just the one? So I can get a 2 die. I don't think... So that's a straight dodge, isn't it? Well, let's bring a defender back. And then, let's get you off the end zone. And then, see what happens. We fail the dodge. Oh, joy of joys. We're going to see this ball caged up. He's got 4 turns to score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got plenty of room to do it. Oh, he's badly hurt to terrible because I just can't afford to... No, I don't want to use the apothecary. If it was a serious injury or death, I might be more tempted. Because not only are you getting them back for the game, you're also saving some money in the long run. But if I do it with one of these badly hurts, you'll see my other blocker die for sure. Boom goes another. Spoke too soon, didn't I, about the injuries? Cursed myself. And there we go. There's the death. It is just a lion woman, but I want to try and save the money. And we've got it back at least. I'm not getting this ball back, so what's the point? I may as well have a bit of fun with the Troll Slayer. No, or not have fun with the Troll Slayer. One, two, three, four. Might bring her back one. Do. Sorry, this is another really boring match. I'll be honest. I know Amazons are one of the most powerful teams in the game, but I'm not finding them very interesting. I think it doesn't help that my two oppositions have been a mirror match followed by Dwarves, which was always going to happen when you're in a when you're playing against when you're going to see a lot of Amazon teams because they're brand new. So it's hardly surprising. But there's just I'm not getting this ball. All I'm going to do is end up causing more damage to my team in the long run. So we'll live to fight another day, I think. Okay, so have at it. Can you reach there? No. So we won't be using you. But we will bring you... Actually, we'll see where this goes. So we've got jump up on you. Can't get you into range. Actually... Let's get you to there. You into there. No. No. Doesn't want to. Oh, at least this will be a quick game. It's such a shame because one square away from going 1-0 up. I think we probably could have delayed them if we'd done one more turn. But as it is... Oh, he's been... This player, whether he knows it or not, he's been very kind to me now, because if it was me, you'd only need... barely even need 2 players, given where I've put mine. I'd have then gone player to player with mine and carried on the misery. See, where's my pals? Where are my pals, eh? Are we in range of strength 2? Not quite. Watch this spectacularly fail. Oh, look at that. It's a rare hit. Oh, can we get you down? No. We'll get an 8+ attack on the foul. No, useless. Absolutely useless. Do. Come on now. Let's not make this draw this out any longer than it has to be. Either hit my player and score or score. There we go. Lovely stuff. And we got the KO back. There's only one player down. He says only. It's a shame because we're not going to get any star player points now. This is why it is such a dreadful matchup, because we can't dodge, we can't knock them down, we can't get any casualties, and if they stop us from scoring, and we're not going to get the ball off them unless you roll well, or you're playing a poor opponent, or you're good with your Amazons, which I'm obviously not. Then it's just like a complete waste of your life, isn't it? Trying to earn it. Like, I'm trying to draw something positive out of at least the match, but we're going to get an MVP, aren't we? That's it. That's all we're going to get out of this one. And then the last game, we struggled because we were playing Amazons. And the two teams you're most likely to face at the moment are Dwarves and Amazons. Look at the difference. We've got a cheerleader and they rolled 6. So what was intensive training again? What does that do? Let's have a look. What other goodies have they got to play with now? Which one's the... Yeah, we know which one's the pressed enough one. Am I being daft? Oh, it's because I didn't scroll down. One of your players without available. Oh, gets a primary skill of their choice. Oh my goodness me. So what have we got? Oh, they've got tackle on another player. Oh. Oh. Deep joy. Right. Just out of interest, what would that be? 5+5+ dodge. Hmm. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. No. There's just no point, is there? Dee dee dee. Right, you're getting a pre-warning from me now. I would stop watching at this point because you're just going to see me avoid dwarfs and lose 2 or 3-0. I can predict the rest of the game for you. Come back for the third game. That will be worth watching. Unless I face dwarves again, and then maybe not. If I keep facing dwarves, I will just stop uploading them and we'll try an Amazon run a bit later on. Because even about 5 or 6 games in, playing dwarves isn't so bad. It's just fresh dwarves and fresh Amazons is a nightmare. So if you play in tournaments, NAF rules or close to NAF rules, you're going to be able to dot a few skills that are going to help the Amazons a bit against the likes of dwarves. And you can't really make dwarves too much better against Amazons other than obvious guard spam. And we actually have the players to counteract the guard spam. But they're no good yet because, they don't have guard yet. So I am sorry. I feel like I've let everyone down, really, with my abilities with the Amazons so far. The worst thing is, the dice rolls haven't even been that bad. I can't blame the dice. We had a few unlucky dodges, and they've had that 4+ dodge, but he had a reroll, so 4+ with a reroll is 75% chance of success, isn't it? Okay. Right, we've got to try something at least, haven't we? It's our only chance for a 2-die block. Oh! Oh, yes. Would you look at that? Okay. Right, now, because that's a Troll Slayer, we have got our dodge reroll. What are we going to do? I might leave her on the floor. Actually, no. Let's stand her up. But we won't dodge. I know that makes her easy prey, but at least it means he doesn't progress down the line as well. And he'll probably want to utilise another person to make that a 2-die. Like so. I haven't left any targets for a frenzy blitz at least. Look, all these dodges should be saving them a little bit, shouldn't they? But no. Take your pick. Alrighty then. You've got a straight run all the way down to here. So we can put you into that square, can't we? Alright. That'll allow us a 2-die block there. Then we're going to blitz you, I think, because you're a softer target. Come on! One of them's got to get injured at some point. I know they're dwarves, but... Alright, look, how many of these are going to go wrong then? Try this one first. Do we want to hit and run? No. And as for you, Slayer's down, so we don't have to worry about Frenzy from there. Alright, let's try this. Ooh. Followed her up so he can't... Well, he can block on and get in on the action, I guess. And... we'll come to there. Oh. Okay. And the ball goes off into the middle. And off goes the cage. Exciting times. Good to be alive. Well, hopefully we've slowed them down enough so we don't have the humiliation of a 3-0 loss. Well, I say slowed them down. I don't think they're bothered about scoring 3. I think they're quite happy just to sit on the ball. And actually... I think all things considered, I'm happy to sit for them to sit on the ball. They've not been very aggressive against me, which is helping me out a bit. See, I'd have been basing me up and launching straight into these. So he's protecting the... Oh, we can have a go at the blitzer, I think. Oh, no, don't do that. Right. Down goes the blitzer. But I'm not going to step forward, that's just asking for trouble. Right, what do we want to do here? Get you into there. No. Get you into there. You... Do we need to go that far? Yeah, we'll go with 1. No, we'll go with 2. So they're going to get 2 hits this turn. Ooh. I mean, poor girl's going to get a beating off the Slayer. I was about to say, he doesn't have tackle though, but doesn't need it. Down she goes. But she's not dead. Still got this Amazon line woman on the floor here. Keep her interested. He's marking her up at the moment, which is fine. Okay, so now he's stepping up a little bit. Let's see what happens with this first. Oh, no, it's this one, isn't it? Still no armor break. Okay, so we can put you into here now. Oh, I should have stepped in one. Oh well. I've done that wrong as well. Could have... I was trying to free her up. I mean, that's not going to work, is it? Oh, it did as well. It's all very well getting 6s and 3s when I've absolutely got no chance of success. That's when the 6s come out. Is there any point me picking her up? I'm going to try. Alright. Okay. Again, we've managed to minimise them to one hit on us now. Wow. That hasn't happened very often. Well, he's left me a 1-die block, which is very kind of him. Is it because he wants to surf my player? Probably the only 2-die block I'm getting. We will hit and run to there. Oh, I've had a go at hit and run. Go. Alright. Well, we've got to go for it. No. Yeah, we're going to charge to there, which is not likely to succeed. Okay. But she's not dead. Didn't pick her up though, because I was going to see how that got on and see if I could redeploy her, but we're nearly through it, guys. We've nearly made it out the other side of this match. Hasn't needed to use a single reroll in this game. Sorry, this half. Mind you, we hadn't until we used 2 in 1 turn. This is interesting. Where's he putting the ball? Do some clever chain push. Or is he just not interested in scoring, knowing that he can't lose with the turns that are left? Oh, he's going to blitz through. Of course, a 1-die blitz No block or tackle, and that's when he gets the POW. Yeah. And then rush twice. Yeah. Oh well. He's actually given me an opportunity to score, hasn't he? Which is very kind of him. Maybe he does feel sorry for me. Or guilty for running dwarves. Alright. Actually, no, we'll put you there. And we'll have you there. Did we lose the thrower? Where's the thrower? Is that one of course we did. And you know, over the course of the game, things haven't gone our way. But it could have been a lot worse. That's not a great spot, is it? Right, there's no point in thinking about this too much. Let's just try and get some SPP. Oh, it's an armour break. Got excited then. What was that dice rolling earlier? Beautiful. Okay. Actually, I'll come into there. We might blitz with you. No, he won't do that, actually. Let's blitz with you. Hmm. No good. Oh well. Most of that was pretty good. I mean, technically, I think she still is in scoring range. And so is that girl. You never know. Oh, good. Is this a one die? It's the skull, but he's got 3 rerolls because he won the thing. And oh, this is actually slightly doable, isn't it? But we've got to get some blocks in for it to work. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Might as well just do it with you. Oh, don't tease me now. Well, this is mean. It's going to be the tripwire at the end, isn't it? Oh no, we've got a touchdown at least. We've broken through Dwarfs. Thanks to a couple of horrible skulls for the Dwarf team. Okay, so we've survived with a little bit of credit, but still a loss. Let's check the dice rolls. So we threw quite a lot of blocks. Do we throw more blocks than them? We had a pretty even spread, slightly on the lower side. Those twos probably hurt us quite a lot. Yeah, they had quite a lot on the armour breaks, didn't they? It's 30. They had 31s and 2s as well, so no, dice look pretty fair, don't they? Just coming in at the right times. But so did ours at the end there. At least we got a touchdown. At least we got some SPP. So, who got the MVP? Oh, one of the blitzers did. And we have a Paris Carver has got the opportunity for a random. So we'll see what she can get. And she's got... So if you look at all these skills, shadowing would have been the worst one. The very, very worst one. So I had a 1 in 12 chance of getting shadowing. Any other skill for this Amazon player here would have been better than shadowing. And we got shadowing. So, yeah. What are we doing for money? Can we afford to bin her off already? We've got 12 players, haven't we? So we've got to trigger expensive mistakes anyway. I think we will say goodbye to Paris. And we'll employ a new line woman. There we go. Oops. Anyway, good old Dwarves, eh? So we've started our Amazon run off with 0 wins, a draw and a loss. And we've played terribly boring matchups, in my opinion. Amazon Mirror followed by Amazon Dwarf. But that is what's going to keep happening this season. If you go into the live to see who's playing, you click on certain factions, you can see how many matches contain those teams. There were 4 pages of Amazon teams, 4 pages of Dwarf teams, 4 pages of Orc teams. By far the most. I think there are 3 pages of Norse. So there's a lot of Amazon games going on, a lot of Dwarf games going on, a lot of Orc games going on. And then Old World Alliance, less than a page. So there's always going to be... You're always going to run into these teams, especially with the Amazons new. But of course, the reason I'm running Amazons is because people want to see them in action. Not just in the hands of the really good players, but also players like me. So, yeah, I think if we do keep rolling into Amazons and Dwarfs, I can't see me finishing a 10-game run because it's just not going to be fun or good to watch. So let's see what happens in the next game. If we get a different kind of matchup and get to test out the Amazons, I think, in a bit more of a level playing field, so they're not having to either play themselves or play their, like, ultimate bogey team. Anyway, that's it from me. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.